Magic Moments, the black version from Bernard's of Germany. This is a Schmalzler. Now, this also comes in a white version. Now, that has nothing to do with systemic racism, white privilege. It doesn't have anything to do with race. It's just that the white version does not contain tobacco. The black version does. Now, as a result, I will not say the white version smells exactly the same as the version with tobacco. It doesn't. Now, I have tried to cut this review twice. My nose is full of this, but because it's tradition, I'll go ahead and take another pinch of this. I'm going to use the anatomical snuff box on the back of my hand, since that's how the messy Germans do it. I'm going to shoot right through this tap box today. I just know it. The first thing you smell is strawberry, and I do mean strawberry jam. It's really sweet, and strawberry and more strawberry, and then you still get a little more strawberry. I have to agree, though, and Tom, Smokeless Choice, I put the link to his review of this snuff in the description box, and I want you to go check it out. Maybe even subscribe. He's building his channel, and he's got some good nostrils there. He can really scent things out. And one thing he pointed out that I never paid attention to, because the strawberry is so strong, is that behind everything, especially after it's been in your nose for a while, you're going to smell wood smoke. Now, that's wonderful, because the wood smoke gives a little savory behind all that sweet. Yeah, it's good. Now, at the sort of the back of everything, there's kind of a coconut, candied coconut, a Mounds Bar coconut sort of scent. But it just rounds out the strawberry, as does the wood smoke. This is a coarsely ground Schmalzler, well, demi-coarse, somewhere between medium and coarse ground Schmalzler. It is oiled. You can take massive bumps of this. Now, as I said before in this review, before cutting this review, I tried to cut this twice before. So my schnoz is absolutely full of this stuff right now. The scent persistence is really great on this. The strawberry with, I'm going to say 70% strawberry, 30% wood smoke lasts a very long time up in the nose. How's the nicotine? It's a good question. With Schmalzlers, I tend to just take massive bumps, and that will affect my perception of the nicotine. I'm not taking apple seed-sized pinches of this. I'm just shoveling it right up my nose. But I'm going to put the nicotine at this one as relatively low, on a scale where 1 is no nicotine at all and 10 is potentially dangerous. This is perhaps a 3 to 4 on the nicotine scale. Now, how is the back drip? All Schmalzlers have a degree of back drip. I've never tried a Schmalzler that does not. I don't know if it's because of the chemistry of the fermented tobacco or if it's because it's just coarsely ground, coarsely milled. It might even be because it is an oiled snuff product. It has some food-grade mineral oil in it. Schmalzler, of course, was originally made with schmaltz fat from typically pork lard or chicken fat, sometimes clarified butter, rarely. And now, of course, they can't do that because it would have no shelf life, so they use mineral oil. And that may cause that back drip. Now, again, I've taken a lot of this, so I'm getting a lot of back drip right now. It's not wholly unpleasant. It burns just a little bit. Now, unlike Smokeless Choice's review, I get no burn from this whatsoever when I first take it. Forward drip is going to be significant, especially if you go out into the cold air with this, and I suggest you do with any Schmalzler. It really activates the aromas, and you can tell how long the aromas will last in your nose better out in the cold air. Now, if this starts to fade, of course, the trick with Schmalzlers is to just pinch your nose, sniff, and it's going to refresh that aroma right away, and it's still lasting. A lot of strawberry there. So anyway, the nicotine is low. The scent is marvelous. Ease of sniffing is good. You will be tempted to take a lot of this up your nose, as I just did, and I do mean a lot. On the Squinty Scale, where 1 is dead goddamn and 5 is delicious. This is a 5 with the qualification that you're not going to want this as an all-day, everyday snuff. This is dessert. In fact, I'm going to go up and use my glucose meter to check my sugar after doing as much of this as I did, because it is very, very sweet. This is one you'll want to try. If you've never tried a Schmalzler, I don't recommend this as your first, but you're going to want to have this in your box or your drawer of Schmalzlers for sure, because it is delicious. 5 out of 5 on the Squinty Scale, 3 to 4 out of 10 on the Nicotine Scale. From the Dank Basement, I'm Paul, your Uncle Squinty, and jawohl ist Schmalzler season here in the Dank Basement. Coming up next, and I'm going to try to cut the review today as soon as I clear the magic moments out of my skull, we're going to be looking at this. This is the Doppelaroma, or D, type D, Schmalzler from Pershel. And this one, I am told, is like chewing chocolate cake with your nose. Stay tuned.